Hi everybody, it is April and I am in my sewing room, and today we are going to make easy zipper pouches. I have these zippers from BB Craft, and I think that using the lace makes putting the zipper in easier. Also, the way that the zipper is placed makes this zipper pouch come together just like that. So let's get to the sewing machine. One of the things that makes this project super simple is having a zipper that has lace. So instead of having to bury each side of your zipper, you want your lace to show. So you're going to sew the zipper so that the outside is exposed. BB Craft was kind enough to send me a bag of zippers. I'm going to use this purple zipper for my project. I've cut out my fabric. It doesn't matter what size you cut out. I've got my what's going to be on the outside and then my lining. You can press them. I'm doing quick and dirty, so I am just going to put them wrong sides together. I'm going to start sewing about here, go all the way around and end up about here so that I have a gap so I can turn the project right side out. I am using a 1/4 inch seam. So here you can see I have this opening and I've back tacked on either side. And then before I turn it right side out, I want to trim the corners so there's less bulk. Be careful not to trim your seam. So I'm going to reach in and I'm going to go to the furthest corner and pull that through first. So here I've got this corner. I'm going to push out the corner as best I can. And it should be easier because I snipped the corner. Now I've got a purple thing. That's this little tool. And I can use that also to press my corner out and get a decent corner. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the other furthest corner and do the exact same thing. So here is the outside of my project and here is the lining of my project. Now, as you can see, I didn't do anything to this and it has essentially placed itself. The material is just folded into the position where I want it to be to close that seam, and I will close that seam, that opening where we pulled the fabric through. I will close that when I add the zipper. I am going to just lay this flat. I am putting the zipper on the outside because I want my lace to show, and I am just placing my zipper with the zipper side along the edge of my seam. And I'm essentially putting the middle of the zipper on my project, and I'm not worried about where my pull is right now because my pull is way over here. I won't worry about my pull until I sew the next side. So I'm going to sew a 1/4 inch from the edge of my zipper in. You can put clips I'm just going to use the edge of my zipper as my guide. Now, because I'm sewing on the outside of the zipper, I don't want any extra seams, or if when I back tack, I want to be extra careful to go over my exact stitch because I don't want there to be extra thread exposed. I'm going to drop my needle. I'm going to slow my machine down because sometimes I have a lead foot, and I'm going to go forward just a little. Then I'm going to go backwards, and right now I'm going really, really slowly. I don't want to mess up that decorative edge. Okay, and now I'm going to go forward. And I do have a coordinating thread so that the thread isn't as visible. Okay, I'm going to speed up now. So there, my zipper is attached. Now I want to attach this zipper to the other side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fold my material up, and I'm going to fold my zipper over. So I want to line the edges of my project up so they're even, and I'm going to place my zipper on the other edge just like I did on the first edge. This time I'm going to use clips. So now I can open my zipper. And I can open it all the way. Now I'm going to do the same thing on this side that I did on the other side. I'm going to place my zipper on my fabric. I'm going to stitch a 1/4 inch seam using my zipper as my guide. And as you can see, my zipper is attached. Let me zip my zipper first. Go this way. Zip my zipper. Okay, see, my zipper is attached. I want to make sure now that my pull is within each side of this. I need enough room between each side and the zipper open enough that I can turn this right side out when I'm done. Now, right now I'm going to turn it wrong side out and line up my zipper. And here is where I think it makes it really easy. I'm not going to zip this on the top. I am going to move it just a little so that maybe 1/4 of my project is above the zipper, 3/4 below. And I'm going to sew both sides of this like this. I'm going to make sure that my zipper is lined up because I want my zipper to close when I'm done. I'm going to do the same 1/4 inch seam. I am going to close my zipper just a little so that I can sew the one side, and then I will open it back up. Here we go. I'm going to sew this side. I'm going to start on the edge, and I will want to back tack, so I'm going to start slowly, and then I'm going to back tack. And then I want to go very slowly over my zipper so as not to damage my needle. And I'm going to go back and forth over my zipper a couple times. I only have to sew each side because I put the lining and the front fabric together, so there's no need to put stitching along the bottom. And I'm going to speed up now that I've gotten over my zipper. Now there are two things that you want to do before you turn this project right side out. We're going to trim the zipper on each side. You can use a rotary cutter. I just have a pair of scissors. I'm going to cut each side. And there you go. And then just like we did when we turned the project right side out originally, I'm going to snip these corners because they're kind of thick because you've got 2 layers of fabric. Just make sure you don't trim into your seam. All right, so my zipper is fully open. I'm going to poke these corners out. And here is our finished project. Such a cute little bag, so sweet. You don't have to do this size. You can do this project in any size that you want. This just happens to be what a friend of mine had asked for. She wanted a little zipper pouch to put her lipstick in so it didn't get lost in her purse. See, it is the perfect size. And it unzips perfectly. I want to thank you for watching this video. I hope that this is something that you can use to quickly whip up a gift when you need one in a hurry. I know that's what I used this for. I've made several of these with different zipper colors. I like the zipper with the lace on the outside. That makes installing this zipper much easier for me. And you can use any kind of fabric. Like I said, I used a fat quarter. You can use scraps to do this. You can make big pouches, small pouches. You can just do all kinds of little gifts with these. And then you can put something fun in them for the person that you're gifting them to. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe, share with your friends, eat some chocolate, have a great day, be kind to everybody. Goodbye. Hold, please. Gotta get a bobbin in there. And it zips and unzips and it unzips and it zips. Zipper. I have spent the majority. Nope, stop. Cut.